Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm good. Let's wrap up this series. It's Monday. It's a new week. Let's move on with it. My weekend with my wife's technically over. We've been married 35 years. I don't know if she came back from Kansas City with me. At this point, I'm doing this in advance. She might have run off. Would you blame her? And let's wrap up my series about the key positions on this football team with the defensive side of the ball and my favorite position group on this team. Because if you've watched Kansas State football under Chris Kleiman, but even before then, you know the key to be really good at defending opposing offenses in this conference is the guys that both defend against the pass and the run and keep you safe. That's right, we're going to talk about the safeties right after I talk about you subscribing to this YouTube channel. I know that you're not doing it. I mentioned it's federal law that I have to say it, so I'm required. It's just that overreach of the government. So just help me out here and subscribe. And also go check out the special at GoPowercat.com. You're going to like it. VJ Payne looks like he's primed for one heck of a season. He is huge, and I mean that in a good way. And he was one of the 4 guys who ran the 23 miles an hour. I'm told he was the fastest player on the team. Not Avery Johnson, not Dylan Edwards. It was VJ Payne. Now, having that at safety is a huge weapon. And hopefully VJ has a really good season. I just have a feeling VJ is going to be a really significant player this year. But along with him, there's a whole crew of great safeties in this 3-safety defense that they play. And I think Colby McAllister has secured himself as one of the key players back there. He showed himself to be really reliable as the season went on. And I'm a huge fan of Jack Fabris. I know he makes mistakes, but he also makes huge plays. We've seen it in a couple of games where he just comes up with the ball at key times. And I'm telling you what, there's something about that. There are some dudes that just know how to be around the ball and make the ball theirs. And that's kind of Jack Fabris, probably from that coaching background. And of course, Gunnar Maldonado comes in from Arizona. Very fast, hard striker, incredibly knowledgeable. With him and VJ and Colby on the back end of this defense, I think they're going to be in great shape. These guys can come up and help on the run, but also they're fast enough to cover. Because in this age of offenses, the speed is all over the place, whether it's on the outside or coming out of the backfield. And your safeties, if they're mismatched, which we saw K-State at times be disadvantaged with, just can't cover those guys coming out of the backfield. It's a huge problem. I don't think this group will have that problem. And there's more guys here that can obviously play than the guys I just mentioned. You got Daniel Cobbs, who's been in the system, Wesley Fair, who's another young player that I still think is going to have a major breakthrough, and Quay Moss. I don't know if I said that right. Q Moss? QA Moss? I don't know. The guy's got 7 letters entirely in his name. He's at one of the transfers, and that dude can play. If he's good enough to start in this group, that dude's really good. And that's what I got to say about this safety group. They're a bunch of badasses ready to do harm to opposing offenses.